In this episode of Dynamic Tech Tips, we're going to be talking about the Dynacon drive module. And more to the point, we're going to be talking about the motor and control that goes into that drive module and the two different locations they can be mounted at. My name is Paul Harvitz, and today we're going to be talking with Nate Lindenbaum, a Dynacon design engineer. Nate, why don't you walk our viewers through the motor package that we use in our Dynacon drive module?
So this is our variable frequency drive. This ends up controlling here the motor, 120 watt DC brushless motor. Then this powers the gearbox. This is a standard gearbox, grease pack, 101 gear ratio.
Okay. Are there different gear boxes available?
Yes, there are different gearboxes available depending on the speed that the customer needs, and that's customizable.
Okay. Why don't we talk about the different locations that this can be mounted in?
Okay. So here we have our internally mounted drive module. The control here is put right on the outside of the module, but it can be changed, can be in a different area. But the motor and gearbox are inside the module here. This is the standard motor that I just showed you, and it's right here on the inside. It's really easy to use.
What is an advantage? Why would an end user want all this mounted on the inside?
It's you can fit it into a smaller profile. Everything's packed into one area. Everybody knows where it's at then.
Okay. And why don't you talk about the external?
So the second option that we have standard here is the externally mounted motor. This is the same setup, 101 gear ratio, DC brushless motor, control module. This is basically the same thing, but everything's mounted on the outside. It's easier to get to, and then you're also able to change the control, where the control is mounted. So you can have it up high, you can have it lower, depending on where the drive is at.
So if you have a conveyor that's up in the air, you definitely want to drive it down for you to control it.
Right at user level.
Let's talk about the third option as far as the motor and control go. Why don't you explain that to our viewers?
So we can have the motor internally mounted still, but also have the control elsewhere. And the first one that I showed you, the control was right there in the module, but we can also change that so the control is elsewhere. You can have best of both worlds in a way.
Thanks, Nate. I appreciate your time today. Feel free to like and share this video. If you have any questions at all on this video, contact us directly at Dynamic Conveyor Corporation. Thank you.